Conor McGregor has been out of UFC with an injury. He broke his leg in a fight against Dustin Poirier, their third fight. Now, lately he's been posting training videos of him boxing and, basically, trying to get himself back in the game. He might not be fighting this year. He might be fighting like at the beginning of 2023. So that in that case, who should be Conor McGregor's opponent? Now, uh, Michael Michael Chandler, he called him out. Charles Oliveira said that that fight will be good for his, career. Um, Conor wants to fight Kamaru Usman. Tony Ferguson, and him bantering on Twitter. It's a lot of possibilities for Conor McGregor when he returns. But I don't think that he should fight Kamaru Usman. He'll just end up back in the hospital or something. Cause yeah, I'm not trying to hate on Conor, but he lost two of his last three fights. You know, he beat Donald Cerrone, then he lost twice to Dustin Poirier, got injured, got I think he went to jail because, well, got arrested, not jail, but he got arrested for speeding, punching the old guy in the ball. Well, that happened all before, but you know what I'm saying. Conor McGregor needs to fight somebody that can get him back in the title picture. That's who he needs to fight. He doesn't need to go straight for the champion. He needs to win a couple fights first and then, you know, feel like, okay, he's worthy to be champion and not just having the Dana White privilege. I love Conor. He's the reason I watch UFC today. But he can't always get what he wants. Hats off to him because he wants to be a three-weight champion. He was featherweight champion, he was lightweight champion, now he wants to be welterweight champion. Hats off to him. You know, nobody can say that Conor McGregor, you know, isn't of value to the sport when he is. He practically made this sport what it is. He brought a lot of eyes to this sport, a lot of them, and he's still bringing eyes. Conor is the cash cow of the UFC. He's where the money is. He's where the views is. He's where everything is. You know, the most famous athlete, to ever come out of the UFC. You know, is he the best UFC fighter? He's one of them, but he's not the best, okay? There are people better than Conor McGregor. Not at trash talking, but I would say fighting. You know, because nobody can trash talk like McGregor. I'm sorry. He's the GOAT at that. Lately he hasn't, but, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Um, but me personally, I think he should fight Charles Oliveira since somebody was going to give him a championship opportunity for that. And that could be an easy win for Conor. I'm not saying Charles Oliveira, is easy, but he gets hit a lot. And Conor is a great striker, and he got that right hook. You know, Well, I'm sorry, the left hand. He got that left hand. Nobody can handle that left hand. You know. Did you see them combinations he put on Eddie Alvarez? Yeah. So yeah, Conor. Hopefully he does fights. Hopefully he does come back strong because we've seen Conor come back. He came back against the Khabib fight. He came back against the Nate Diaz fight. He came back against the Mayweather fight. He came back against all of his losses he's came back to. But when he fought Dustin Poirier, he came back and got his leg broke. So let's see how it'll go this time when he comes back to the octagon. Y'all gotta understand that where Conor is at in his career, he can easily retire and venture off to different things like acting. Maybe even head over to the WWE to do programs with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. That'll be awesome. You know. I mean, he already, has his own whiskey. He already has his own, bar, his own brand. He already got that. Connor is very rich. He's a very wealthy person. And he made it in life. That was his goal. That was his dream. To be lightweight champion of the world. UFC champion of the world. And to have a lot of money. More money to know what to do with. And he did just that. You know? Y'all can hate on Conor McGregor all y'all want to. Calling him a McTapper. A McNugget. A chicken. Y'all can call him anything y'all want to, but at the end of the day, Conor is the reason a lot of people watch the UFC today. You know, Conor is the money fight, and everybody wants to fight him and get that big payday. Conor is the guy that everybody either want to see win or lose, which generates an audience. So y'all can hate on Conor all y'all want to, but he has a lot of value in the UFC. Sure, he does some questionable things, you know, but he definitely has value. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.